Good afternoon, students. Now we are here to continue the last chapter which is stopped on mobile purchase. Okay, we will be continuing from mobile financial services. Today, many popular bank and financial institute have used m-commerce. They allow their customers to access account information, perform transactions like stock purchase, remit money via mobile phones and other mobile equipments. 5.8 shows the money service provided by Union Bank. The customer can download the application U-Mobile from the Android market. After getting registered, the customer can avail the service that are provided by the bank on his mobile. As shown in figure 5.9 and 5.10, you can see the various main menu option. The customer can check his or her balance, transfer the funds to any other bank account, place request for a checkbook, and can avail many other services from his or her mobile device. This is one of the most useful app in our day-to-day life, as it has made our life very easy. We can do all the mentioned thing in this with a very good service and within a very limited time. Another is mobile information service. A wide variety of information service can be delivered to mobile phone user in much same way as it is delivered to personal computers. The service include news service, stock market data, sports news, financial record and traffic information. News service are now very important thing in our day-to-day life. We need that update every day. The stock market data is also same kind of that. Sports news are also updated nowadays. Financial records, traffic information is also one of the most important thing before leaving our houses. Another is location and search service. The location of the mobile phone user is an important piece of an information used during mobile commerce transaction. For example, a consumer wanting to buy a smartphone within a certain price limit and specification would be interested in knowing the nearest location of the store where he can get his desired product. Here it tells you that the service, if I want to buy a phone, my phone should have this kind of, I want 6 to 8 features in my phone and my limit is 30,000. So basically we can search that phone. I will search that phone on Google. I will know in which store that phone is available, and I can directly go to the store and buy that phone. In this case, it is important to know the location, and search service should be able to provide the list of the stores in the city or nearby areas of the mobile user. Current location. Knowing the location of the mobile user allows the vendor to provide location-based service as the local map, local offers, local weather, people tracking and monitoring. Mobile device can also be used to get directions to particular place. Nowadays, we all are dependent upon the Google map. It is one of the best way to find out any other ways. Movie theaters, restaurant, hospital or other such amenities. Let us learn about the location-based search, which is also known as L-commerce. L-commerce. With more and more wireless handheld devices like PDAs, cellular phone and pocket PCs, there are significant opportunities for the growth of M-commerce. Although mobile commerce enables access to good service regardless of the location of buyer or seller, in many situations the specific location of the buyer and seller is important to the transaction. Today, various location-specific applications and services are emerging. These applications track the user's location in order to deliver a product or service. The use of technologies which provide the location information for business purposes is known as L-commerce. For the business purpose, one of the most nicest example is Swiggy and Zomato. It is the business which is running all over the India. They track the location of the delivery, they get the contact details, they get the name, and even we get the details of the person who's gonna deliver. The technology uses the geographical location of the mobile device to determine which applications are appropriate based in that area. It enables user to log their location, track the location of another person, and find place such as bank or a restaurant. The technology works by using signal from GPS, cellular and Wi-Fi sources. The Global Positioning System (GPS) is one of the most accurate in determining a mobile device position. It is based on worldwide satellite tracking system where the GPS signals are generated by a group of satellites that orbits around the earth. Okay, GPS is one of the best source service in these common days. Nowadays everything runs on GPS. Whether we want to travel from one place to another, or we want to go to somewhere or any location which we don't know, GPS shows us the way. To locate a point, a mobile device will utilize 3 satellites to create an interesting point that locates the device within 500 meters. This is known as triangulation. If the GPS signal is poor, weak or blocked, the mobile device can use signal from cellular towers and Wi-Fi hotspot. These signals do not broadcast their own location, but smartphone companies use database that stores and the location of these source. Given below, the figure 5.1 shows the location specification app. Here we are searching for local. Local is giving us the option of restaurant, cafe, bars and attractions. 5.12 is giving us all the available options for restaurant. 5.13 is filtering the search result, the distance. 5.14 is giving us the filtering, the kind of food we want. Let us discuss another example of location based service which we can use map to find path to the destination. For example, the user wants to reach a particular destination whose path is not known to him. Using the map, the location based service tracks the user's current location is seen in the figure. Look, here the location where we are standing is been marked, and now the navigation will be started. The destination where we want to go, and here we get the route here. So we get the route from the destination we are standing to the destination we want to go. Figure 5.19, distance and approximately time to reach the destination. It gives you the time in which you will be reaching the place and the driving directions. Which shows you whether you have to go right, left, up, or you have to take a turn. The distance to the destination and approximately time to reach the destination is also shown in the figure. Location based service offering conveniences and opportunity to provide service that are more quick or precise can meet a customer's needs. Some example of location based application are information or directory service. Dynamic yellow pages automatically inform the user about the nearest restaurant, parking facility and traffic updates. Every specific thing is specific mark. Here they have told us dynamic yellow page. Tracking service, tracking of asset, locating friend in a geographical location, tracking stolen cars, tracking of children by parent. Emergency service, emergency medical ambulance, search and rescue mission, roadside assistance, police and fire response. Advertising, promotion, target ads, promotional message, customer identification in a store. Mapping. Mapping creates of specification geographical location. Navigation, plotting route from one place to another. Now here we are having security issues in e-commerce and m-commerce. Security is one of the most important things which we want. Internet is a public network system that consists of thousands of private computer networks connected together. These private computer networks are exposed to potential threats from anywhere on the public network. Internet provides a good opportunity to the business, but along with the conveniences also comes new risk. The valuable data or information that travels on the internet may be misused, stolen, corrupted, or lost. For example, while making online purchase on e-commerce website, customer needs to provide the credit card number and the personal details. This information is transmitted to the merchant server. The merchant server sends it to the issuing bank for authorization. Through payment gateway, all this transmission occur on a public network. Now here the example of e-commerce has been given. E-commerce basically comes in buying online products. Whenever we buy a product, we do the payment online. Okay, so for the online payment, we have to give our details to that person. That person takes our details, send it to our bank, and the authorization is been taken. An unauthorized user may read credit card number during the transmission and misuse it later. Also, there are possibilities that order informing might be changed in between. If the customer has ordered 10 items and somehow merchant received the order of 100 items, he would ask us to pay for 100 items. An intruder can steal or tamper information anywhere in the world while sitting on the computer. He can create new programs and run them on remote computers, causing it to malfunction or break down in worst case while hiding his identity. Nowadays, many fake frauds are being done. So this is the way they are being conducted. They get the information, they use it, and they misuse it, and the frauds are being done in this way. E-commerce and m-commerce sites have kept their online data such as customers' personal details, their bank details, and many more safe. They have to be aware of all the frauds that are taking place nowadays. As a e-commerce deal with payments such as online banking, electronic transaction using debit card, credit cards, and many other. The e-commerce and m-commerce websites have more security issues. They are at more risk of being targeted than other normal websites. Thus, it becomes very important to secure the data on internet. The e-commerce and m-commerce security must meet 4 important aspects mentioned below: confidentiality, integrity, authorization, non-repudiation. These 4 are one of the most important aspects of m-commerce and e-commerce, and in the terms of security. Confidentiality. It refers to the secrecy of information so that unauthorized user cannot read it. It is achieved by using cryptography, in which all the messages are transmitted and are encrypted, and only the receiver can read it after decrypting the message using appropriate key. This says that have you all seen the barcode? The barcode are being scanned by the hand scanner, and only they can understand what is been written behind it. Okay, so some of the functions are being done by some specific ways by which they are being arranged. This protects the data from private attack to ensure that the message is not revealed or leaked to anyone as it travels to destination. It helps in protecting the confidential data like credit card number. Integrity. It ensures that information must not be accidentally or maliciously altered or tampered in transit. The receiver should receive the same message as it was sent by the sender. If the message is altered in between the transit, it should be detected. This removes the problem of modifying the order quantity between the and later creating payment problems. Okay, here if some defect is been done in between, so there should be an identity by which we can know, so that we do not have to pay more and the quantity amount does not changes. As the quantity amount changes, the amount to pay also changes. So integrity is one of the most important role. Another is authorization. It ensures that only authentic users are allowed to use the system. The login and the password is one of the way to achieve authentication. Okay, have you ever seen in banks some specific things are being done by specific person only? If you want to deposit the cash, then you have to go to a specific person. If you want to take the cash, you have to go to a specific person. If you want a passbook, then you have to go to a specific person. So like these way the work are being divided. So the authorization is given to only a single person or a two, so that the information does not leaks, and they can also operate it via a password and a user ID. Non-repudiation. It